With the communication character.
Okay, so we're still here with Dale. And do you even still do Brew by Me at all?
I haven't done it for a while.
No? It's still up though, right?
Yeah, it's still up.
Yeah. So we have Rock Light, their Hellas, their Paradigm Shift, American IPA, and then their Marzen. So Rock Light is over here first, 3.5% ABV. So like in the mild category of ABVs, which I actually like, especially if it tastes okay. Is that all chill haze?
Yeah, it's chill haze.
Yeah, I figured as much, but I thought maybe there was a little bit of haze to it. Yeah, nice golden color, scent. Kind of just smells like beer.
Yeah. It smells like a regular beer.
Actually, for a 3.5% alcohol beer, that's a nice flavor.
It is a nice
I didn't expect much. I expected like just a bready biscuitiness, maybe some like cardboard type of thing.
Yeah, it's actually tasty.
Yeah, I mean it's what when my guys were always together in the basement, it's what we would call a bougie beer, because it's like a craft beer that's kind of made for the masses. It's made for everybody to drink, but it has a nice flavor to it, which would please anybody.
Yeah, it actually has more flavor than your typical Coors Light.
Yeah, a little bit of that malty sweetness up there, and then a nice bready biscuitiness at the back end, which I really like, because I find that the bready biscuit, I don't know how you feel about it, but I find that biscuitiness that just makes the beer more, it makes it more crushable.
More crushable.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Find more music to connect with in seconds by exploring playlists on Spotify.
No, I really liked that. That's one that should be at the LCBO, I think, more so than the Pilsner.
Yeah, I think that one would sell more.
And I mean, for me, that would be an 8. I would buy that again, no questions asked. I guess the Hellas is next, and I'm not a huge Hellas fan. I don't know about you.
Not a big fan of Hellas.
4.9 on the Hellas. It is a very historically correct brew. I mean, yeah. I just don't like them all that much. They're just, and I mean, I know I talk all the time about the older I get, the more I like the boring beers, yeah. But a little tiny bit of haze on there.
Just a slight bit.
Yeah, bright white head. Again, it just smells like beer, and I mean, I usually get more of a sweetness on a Hellas, so I like that.
Yeah.
He's burping already. Actually, that's quite akin to this, just a little sweeter.
A little sweeter and a bit more earth.
Yeah,
the
a
other
little
one
bit
of that. More floral. This one's more earth.
Yeah, more. You lick the mud puddle at the end. I actually don't mind that, and like I was just saying, I'm not a big Hellas fan.
Yeah, that's actually, for a Hellas, it's actually quite interesting and
like
different than your typical.
I don't put Hellas's back that fast normally. For me, again, that would be like a 7.5. I like that. I would drink that. I would have no problem with that. I guess we're on to the IPA, eh?
Yeah, it's not on there.
No, I know. I'm just looking at what is on here for IPA. There's 2 more IPAs on here.
There's
I almost think the next... Oh, whatever. We can talk about that after. So this is the Paradigm Shift.
Yeah, Paradigm Shift, 6% ABV.
Okay, so at least the ABV is lower. Yeah. Bang. Okay. So, nice color. I mean, you got that like almost brassy note to it. And it has the most haze of everything we've had so far.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's not saying much because nothing's really had any, but...
It smells quite fruity.
Oh yeah. You get like lemon, grapefruit, orange, it's all there. But I mean, it did say El Dorado, Idaho.
El Dorado, Amarillo, and Galaxy.
Okay. Well, I really like 2 of those 3, so...
Cheers.
Okay. So of all the beers we've had so far, and this is the 7th beer. That's my least favorite personally. Not that it's a bad beer. I think a lot of hop heads will love it, but for me, that's just. And again, the older I get, the more I just don't like it. It just attacks the back of my palate with bitterness.
Yeah, it fills your mouth with lots of green matter, lots of hops. It's an IPA. Some people don't, and I'm with Chad. I'm more along the lines of I like a bit more cleaner, crisp, tasty beers.
And this is the thing, right? People always would get angry at me over these years of, oh, you can't like beer if you don't like IPAs. Well, there's IPAs I love, but they're always the more fruit forward. I mean, you get the fruitiness on this, but it's almost like you were chewing it with the skin on it still. You were getting all that oil and everything else.
Almost like taking that fucking grapefruit pith and eating it.
I mean, who wants to do that?
No. So yeah, again, I'm with Chad. It's one of my least favorite out of the 7 we've had.
And again, it's not saying it's a bad beer. I actually could see a lot of people love that.
Yeah.
And I'm drinking it with no problem. And it's 6% alcohol, so it's not really enough to really fuck you up or anything. Yeah. I like it, but I don't like it enough to buy it again type of thing. Like, it's a one and done for me. But I think that's the thing with a lot of IPAs, is I find a lot of IPAs, you can find almost the exact same thing from somebody else.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's true, like with the Rock Light, you could find that again, but maybe you can't find it again with something close to Rockland.
Exactly. It's like,
but this, you could find this on every corner.
Exactly. And those hops, every brewery is using them for their IPAs almost. So it's like IPAs. The problem with IPAs is so many people are making them, and so many people are making them similar.
And it's, you're right. It's the same, like 6 or 7 hops that are usually used in them nowadays.
Yeah.
So I mean, for me, that would be a 6. I wouldn't buy it again, but I have no complaints about it. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
There's some nice lacing.
Yeah. All of them have it.
Yeah.
Like, even to an extent, like, that's the only clean one, and that was 3.5. So you'd kind of figure that. But like, every other one has left a nice. And I know it doesn't really matter, but whatever. Marzen is last here.
Yep.
So our Marzen, right there. Your Oktoberfest lager, 5% alcohol. And I must say, for me, that is the most visually appealing, because I love that, like, amber.
Yeah, it's perfect color. It's like almost that toffee.
I can almost get a coppery scent already before it's even at my face. Oh yeah.
Sweet on the nose.
Looks great.
Looks great.
Cheers.
Dive in. Cheers.
Okay, stylistically, that's probably perfect.
Yeah, it hits the mark of a Marzen.
Which I think I like Marzens only because I really like Irish Reds, because I'm a little bit of a homer that way. And they're quite akin beers. And I mean, that has that maltiness, that has that like nice caramel sweetness, that molasses, that little tiny bit of licorice. When I say licorice, I'm not talking about black licorice like you crazy Europeans. I'm talking candied red licorice.
Candied red licorice.
And then that earthy, biscuity back end.
Yeah, lots of cracker.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah, it's a very good, true to style Marzen. A light caramel toffee, a light herbal floral essence with, like I said, like Chad said, that sweet red licorice.
Yeah, I'm really happy with that.
Yeah, yep, it's a very good beer.
I think that would be an 8. I would buy that again easily. Cheers, guys.